Hi yogis and yoginis. Spirit being my first IGTV tonight, so I don't know what's going to happen. But I was thinking a lot about this evening session to relax and get ready to bed and get some anxiety away from us as much as we can regarding everything that's happening at the moment. So I have a few moves I did use for some time at period of my life when I was having insomnia and really bad sleep. That kind of crept in back again recently, so I might need to use it again myself regularly at some point. It's a series of exercise. I try to hold most of them for about a minute, so about 15 breaths, let's say, more or less, depending what it is. A little bit of flow, even more. Tonight is full moon, so that'll be even more beautiful to give that one to you tonight with the full moon and the full moon aspect into this practice here. Of course, I will be having all my little rituals going on. So my incense that I'm gonna put behind. I have my tea, some candles around, and my essential oils as well that I'm gonna apply too. I'm just gonna start with putting my incense behind here. There's lots of incense already burned. Give my mala to the Shakti here. And also I'm gonna use for diffuser of all this essential oil tonight 3 different oils that I've been using lately. Lime and eucalyptus radiata, which are nice and lemony, lift up the mood. Can be used often in perfume, the lime one, very nice. And also Petit Grain Paraguay. Petit Grain. Petit Grain is the oil of essential oil of love and self-love, so that's one I've been putting in my diffuser lately and in my bath more often to learn to self-love more, to be more content with where I am, who I am, and everything like this, because I think we all go through self-doubt, self-judgment, we're not looking at this person or this one, and it's important to understand that, well, ultimately that's the body and the life we have, so it's important to start to love it, and then to be living more at peace, in peace with it, and then everything flows and grows from this point of view. I'm just gonna add a few drops of each to make the room smell very nice. Yeah, it really smells nice. With Petit Grain Paraguay, I used to center some of my breathing or meditation to my heart center, or Hidra Akasha, as we can call it. And it does really reflect and feel that it's meant to be for this part of the body somehow. There we go. So I don't know if you ever used essential oil in your life. I didn't use it. I'm using it for a little while now. I'm still learning a lot. I'm still very beginners at this, but I have quite a few I use all the time. So before starting the practice, I'm gonna just put one of my little thing I did myself, the lift of moods, where I mix a few essential oil into organic oils and apricot oils, I believe. So I just put 1 or 2 cheers in there, and that smells good. That's drinkable, and that makes you feel better. Then the one we really can use a lot at the moment, but I'm almost empty, is On Guard, which is good for bringing up some immunity defense. And lavender I'm going to use because it's a very nice relaxant and calming flavor. aroma. So I used that. That was the first essential oil I ever used. That was lavender. That was what I needed. So you all need to have lavender at your house. If you need to buy one, that will be the first one will be lavender. I'm just checking if there's anything else I'm thinking of, but not for today. Alright. So I'm basically only going to apply them very easily on the plant of my feet and on the top of my chest. The plant of the feet is full of nerve. It represents the whole system of your body as well. So it's nice to give it as well some essential oil, some goodness. Take care of them because the feet do carry us everywhere all the time. So they need some love. So it smells very good. So just apply it around the chest, around the throat. On guard is nice to protect against virus or bacteria, so that's the moment to do that. And breathing in a few times, 3 or 4 times. And that we do. Sip into the tea. And now we can start. I'm gonna move the candles away. So we're gonna start by laying down on the floor for about a minute. Really reset whatever happened to you today. It's not the time anymore. It's out. Now you have the right to get relaxed and then get to sleep soon and have a nice night, a nice full moon night. So we first tap into the body and the breath, and we will start by breathing and laying down to disengage the vagus nerve already and get into a calmer state of mind. I'm gonna have my face towards you, maybe, yeah, it's better. A bit of an awkward sitting here, but my room is, I thought it was big, but not as big as to have the mat like this. Okay. So feel your nice long spine on the floor, nice long legs. You can have a bolster under your legs if you need to. Shoulders relax, shoulder blades relax on the floor, arms open, palm facing the sky. Closing your eyes, make sure your spine is long from tailbone to top of the head. You can have your hands up a little bit, stretch it a little bit more and raise your head a little bit far away. And let your body sink into the floor a little bit. Release any tension, release anything that is not needed into the floor. On every inhale, breathing from the air the good positive breath and the good positive prana. Pausing at the peak of the inhalation. On every exhale, hold the part of the body that touched the floor. We release all the negative outside of your body. It might feel like you are releasing some gray smoke into the ground. And don't worry about the ground, it will take care of it itself. Deepening your inhale and exhale every time, inhaling from the abdomen. Bringing the prana in from every part of your body, bringing it into the abdomen and then releasing every toxic things into the ground. On exhale. Inhaling full belly breath. Take all the good positive vibe, the prana, the hope. Exhale everything that you do not need anymore. And keep going like this for a few breaths. You can stick to the belly breath and keep going for the next minute, or you can expand the inhale and breathe into the belly and up to the chest for a full yogic breath. Always pausing at the peak, exhaling. Feeling the release, inhaling the good vibes. Full of prana, full of life force, of life energy, full of light. Exhaling the smoke, the unwanted, the unnecessary. Keep doing so. If you're like me tonight and your lower back is a bit sensitive, you can fold your knees, of course, and get the sole of your feet on the mat. Don't worry about that. Feel into the good prana and light coming in, and feel into all the toxicity you don't need. Feel of all this unwanted things getting into the ground outside of your body. Release. It's not yours. It's away from you now. Keep breathing. 5 more deep breath in and out. Deep, full, conscious breath. Release. Let go of all of those things. Invite the goods. Let go of the old and unwanted. One more big inhale here. And let's exhale, release everything that's left. Now come back to a nice spontaneous breath. You can move your hands and your feet. Have your feet on the floor, close to your buttocks. Knees folded. Then the right foot's gonna lift from the floor, and the outside of the right ankle is gonna just come slightly on top of the end of the thigh, just before the knee. Here you have your triangle shape between your legs. Sorry. Your right hand is gonna go into the triangle, the left outside, and your fingers are gonna grab each other behind the thigh. Make sure both of your feet stay flexed during the process. And we're gonna help the muscle of the back to relax a little, but also opening the hips slightly. So keep inhaling and exhaling normal and spontaneous. On every exhale, see if you might be able to squeeze the left thigh slightly closer to yourself. You don't need to push anything, keep it very normal, natural and easy. If you already feel a nice little stretch in the right leg, keep it there. Don't force it. Just find a nice warm stretch and stay there for quite a few breaths. On every inhale, picture the place where you might feel some tension. On every inhale, bring the prana and life force you're already working with into this area of your body. Bring it there Amplify the life force in prana, golden light in this zone. On every exhale, ask this zone, and with the help of the prana, to relax and release any tension. Just relax and let go. Let your body and your breath do the work. They know best. Now let go of the hands behind the thigh. The left foot meet the floor. The right knee come to the chest for one moment. Just hug the right knee, replace it into the right line of the hip. Release both feet on the floor. The left foot is gonna come up the floor and the outside of the ankle on top of the right side. Left hand getting inside the triangle. Right hand outside, clasping the hands. Both feet are flexed. We want to maintain the knees in a safe way. Feel into the stretch in the back, stretch into the hips, or anything else, anywhere else around this area. Breathe in and breathe out. Find your nice relaxed state in this posture. Every exhale, see if you might be able to get the right knee a little bit closer to you. Don't force it too much. It's also about your hip opening on the left. As before, breathe in the prana into the area that feels tense. Give it some love, give it some good lights. Warm. On each exhale, release the tension, ask the muscle to relax and let go. It's all okay. Now release the hands and the right foot is meeting the floor. The left knee come to the chest for a moment, replacing the leg straight, and the foot come to the floor as well. Stay there for a few breaths and feel into the effect of the hip opener. Feel into both of your hips and see if there is any change, but also scan into the lower back. Feel if there is any change there as well. And keep breathing. Now bring your knee closer to your buttocks, the closest you can actually, but make sure your feet and your knees are about hips width apart. Plant your feet on the ground from the ball of the feet to the front and all the toes spreading on the ground. Make sure you have a nice grounded both feet in there. Your hands are gonna come on the side of your body and the palm are gonna face the ground and they're gonna press the ground to help with this posture. So we're gonna move in this one, if I remember well, 3 times. Okay, so we're gonna move 3 times in and out and hold for a few breaths at the end. Alright, so we're going into the half bridge pose here. So pressing into the feet, the pubic bone come to start to lift up first, following up by the rest of the trunk into a nice long shape from knees to throat, and then releasing the spine vertebrae per vertebrae, one by one, meeting the floor until the tailbone is slightly touching. Inhaling and coming up, peeling the spine away from the floor, really engaging into pressing the sole of your feet into the ground. The knees are not spreading apart. Make sure they stay in line. Exhaling and releasing the spine down. Inhaling, coming up, nice and strong. Engage your glutes and your abdominals. Exhaling, letting go, vertebra per vertebra. Nice one with holding in. So inhaling, pressing the floor with the feet. Engage the glutes, the abdominals, press with the palms and stay there. Find your breath. Natural, spontaneous breath. Feel solid. Your muscles are engaged. Your glutes are engaged. And your abdominals. Contract the pelvic floor. The thigh. Press the feet. All the sole of the feet into the ground. You're solid and strong and stable. Deepen your breath. Deepen your inhale. Deepen your exhale. Feel the squeeze of the navel. Feel the glutes. 4 more breaths. One big inhale, raise up. And exhale, slowly, slowly. Release. Make a pause here. Feel into your shoulders. See if you haven't been a bit tight over there. Release the tension. Move your pelvis up and down like a ball. A little massage of the lower back. Pelvis up, inhale, down, back to the room, exhale. Inhale, up, exhale, tilt, up, tilt, up, tilt. Find the balance here. And then from this position, we're gonna move forward into forward fold. So we're gonna move to that first and then hold it. So I'm just gonna shift to face you. So now we're on the floor here, releasing the legs on the floor straight with the foot flex. Getting ready, big inhalation here, exhale. Next inhalation, you can ask the help of your arm. Engage your pelvis floor, engage your abs, and lift yourself up. Straighten nice spine, keep your knees folded and fold forward to your feet. Inhale, come up. And fold forward to your feet. Inhale, come up. And fold forward. And stay there. Give yourself the time to adjust in the posture. If you still need to have your knees bent or not, make sure your foot are flexed. You might be able to reach only the knee, only the shin. You might be able to go up to the feet. Wherever is available to you has to be a way to stay a little bit long, to relax any tension, and still for you to be able to breathe. Think of that. So you have a nice long spine. The lungs are able to breathe, not too much pressing on the front body. And keep your nice deep breath in and out here. This time, if you want to have the back to relax the most, you can engage your pelvic floor and abdominals here. By doing so, getting the pelvic and abdominals at the front engaged, it will say to the back muscle automatically to relax. So as you say, hey bro, we got you. Now you can fully relax. So you can absolutely do that whilst you're doing this position. Even maybe by doing so, you might notice that because your back relaxed, you're able to fall forward slightly more. Keep breathing. Four more breaths in this position. Make it deep and conscious. As always, bring the good, bring the light, bring the gold energy. Exhale wherever it stands. Exhale, let go, release. Any blockage, they go away with every exhale. One more big inhale. And exhale slowly. Come back to neutral posture. Sitting nice and long spine. Seated on the floor, nice and strong on the tailbone. We're gonna move our feet close together in front of us in a diamond shape. The sole of your feet will be touching. And here we're just gonna go into the hips a little bit more. So we can just give them, to start with, a little movement here. So first with your hands, lift them up and down. Exhale when you push down, inhale when you come up. Nice and slight movement in the range of your hip. Then let them do that by themselves. Reach to your ankle and let them move like a butterfly flying. Don't need to pair that with the breath necessarily, just to warm up the hips to what's coming. Now let go of this, let them be still. Find your nice and long spine here. Tailbones on the floor. Make sure the spine is very, very nice and long, up to the crown of the head. You can have your hands on the shin of the legs or on the ankle, wherever feels good to you. We're going to move forwards and backwards for a few moments and then hold it forwards. So when we move it forwards, make sure you move it from the hip crease. You're not rounding your back. You really want to bring the straight spine forward. So you might just be able to come up to this point. It's fine. That's your point. That's where you get the most hip opening and the most effect. Don't try to just fold into the posture. So inhaling with a nice long spine. Straight, and exhale, foot forward from the hip. Into, let's say, 50% of your capacity here. Inhaling, coming up straight. Nice big inhale and exhale. Let's come to about 60% capacity here. Come forward, nice long spine. Inhale, coming up, nice long spine. And exhale, find the percentage you want to stay on here. Nice long spine. Your hands are still on your legs if you want to push down, and you're relaxing into your nice spine and of hips opening. We're gonna breathe here for a certain amount of time. So make sure that's the percentage of hips opening that you're able to stay in for about 10 to 15 breaths. And maybe during the 10 to 15 breaths, you will notice that ever so slowly your front body might come forward without even you noticing, and relaxed into the hips. Make sure your head is still the prolongation of your spine and it's not dropping down. Make sure your shoulders are still relaxed, your jaw is relaxed as well. You can give yourself a little massage of the sole of the foot when you're here, why not? It's always good to massage the foot. Four more breaths here. Feel into the pose, feel into the stretch. Bring the prana in. Let go and release the tension. One big inhale. And next exhale, slowly rounding the spine and coming up seated. And releasing this pose. So now we're gonna move a little bit away from the floor. So for doing so, we're gonna do a little bit of squatting as we just open the hips a little. It's gonna be quite fine. So coming to a squatting position, your hips can be a bit, hips apart. You're not necessarily entitled to touch the floor with your heels. It's not a necessity, and lots of people can't really do that, and it's not necessary in this next little flow. So we're gonna do some wind releasing flow here. Very good for your internal organs and helping the digestion going. So find your nice long spine, inhaling in the squat position, looking up, nice long spine getting elevated. And exhaling, so the hand touch the floor, all the fingertips pushing the butt away. Make sure the thigh and the abdomen are constantly connected, therefore you always have a bend in the knee anyway. Next inhalation, coming back to squat. Nice elevated spine. Exhaling, abdomen to thigh, always, always, always. Keep pressing the thigh to the abdomen when you're up and exhaling. And more, inhaling down. Nice and open. Exhaling, squeezing the abdomen with the thigh. Massaging the abdomen. Inhaling, squatting down. Exhaling, moving up. Squeezing the abdomen. Inhale, go down. Exhale, squeeze the abdomen. One more, inhaling down. Exhale, squeeze the abdomen. From here, keep your abdomen to your thigh. Feel into your legs as well. You can move one leg after another. Feel into the stretch of a straightened leg each time. It's quite nice. And from here, we're gonna just stay in the forward fold. for a few breaths. So keep your knees folded. I don't know if you can see that. Keep your knees folded in order to keep your abdomen on your side. Let your back fully relax, squeezing the navel to the spine to let the back muscle to relax consciously. Hands on the floor, hands on the knees, hands anywhere you want to put them. You can have your arms crossed if you want to. Or for those who want, you can use the yogin finger, index and middle finger, grabbing the toes and helping you towards the knee. Or you can also bring the palm of your hand under your feet and release it this way, just breathing. One more inhale here. One last exhale. And on your next few inhale and exhale, just slowly come back to standing position, releasing vertebra per vertebra. Head the last. Feeling into the standing posture, keeping your hands wide open on the side. Keep the connection of the feet into the ground. Never lose that connection, that sensation of safety and grounded that you get from the floor beneath you. Like the root of your feet are strongly anchored to the earth. Now we're going to practice 3 gentle flow of this very easy moon salutation. So we're going to come to the front of the mat. Feet about hips width apart. Bring your hands together at the heart center. Pranamasana. Breathe in here. So we're going to go through the movement first, and then we're going to pair the breath. Have a big inhale and exhale here before we start. Inhale. Exhale. Open your arms wide on the side. Look up a little bit. Arms high. You can add a nice back bend to the upper body here. Then forward, forward from the hips. Come into forward, forward. Keep your knees bent for more stability. The right leg is going back to the mat. And the knees is going to float down to the ground. Looking in front of you into equestrian pose. Your hands are going to lift away from the floor. And have a slight back bend if you wish or if you can into half moon. Hands coming back to the floor, pushing your way into mountain or downward dogs. Find your breath here. And coming into tabletop and happy cat. So we come into tabletop trying to round the back first. And then coming up, flexing the tail up to the top of the head. Toes on the floor, coming back to mountain. The left foot is going to come forward, the right knee to the floor, coming to equestrian. And straight after that, lifting your hands, half moon. Exhaling, hams to the floor, pushing your buttocks away from the ground with both your legs straighten up. Feet into the stretch. Then your right leg's coming back to the front of the mat. Forward fold. Inhaling, wide open arms coming up. Slight back bend. Exhale, hands to the chest. So I already started to talk about the breath. Let's do that for the second side. Inhale and exhale in Pranayama here. Next inhale, wide arms open high. Slight back bend. Exhale from the hip, folding forward. Inhale and the left foot is going back, the knee on the ground. We stay here for one exhale. Next inhale, we raise the arms into half moon. Slight back bend. Exhaling, plant your hand to the ground and come into mountain. One breath in. Next breath out, come into round cat. Inhale into happy cat. And then push back into mountain on the next exhale. Next inhale, the right foot coming back to the front. Left knee to the ground. Exhale here, looking forward. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, lift both of your legs up. Feel into the stretch for a moment here, just for a few breaths. Next exhale, come to forward fold. Inhale, raise your arms wide and up. And exhale, hands to chest. Breathe in, breathe out. That was one round. I still have two to go, so let's do that. Big inhale, raising your arms. Slight back bend. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, right leg back. Equestrian. Exhale here. Inhale, raise your arms up. A half moon. Exhale down to mountain. Inhale here. Exhale, knees to the floor, round cat, round spine. Inhale to happy cat, flex spine. Exhale, push back to mountain. Look forward. Inhale, the left foot come forward, the right knee on the floor. Exhale in equestrian. Inhale in half moon. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, rest both legs. Straight legs. Exhale, come forward fold. Inhale, wide arms coming up. Exhale, hands to the chest. One breather. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale from the chest, fold forward. Inhale, left knee back, knee on the floor. Equestrian. Exhale here. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, hands to the ground, mountain. Inhale. Exhale to round cat. Inhale to happy cat. Exhale to mountain. Inhale, right leg front, left knee down. Look forward, exhale in equestrian. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, straighten both legs. Exhale, foot forward. Inhale, open up wide, high. Exhale, hands to chest. One breather. Inhale and exhale here. Exhale. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, deepen the equestrian here. Inhale. Exhale, mountain. Inhale. Exhale. Happy cat, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg front. Deepen, exhale, equestrian. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, hands on the ground. Inhale, both legs up. Exhale, foot forward. Inhale, wide hands. Exhale. One breather. And last side, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Deepen. Inhale, half moon. Exhale, mountain. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Look forward, right leg, inhale. Deepen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, both legs. Exhale, foot forward. Inhale, up. And exhale, hands to chest. And pose here. Pose into and with your body. Pose with your breath. Feel how it's going. Try to feel into the energy moving up and down or in any other way in or around your body. Maybe feel into the energy into both of the palm of your hands touching, into the sole of your feet touching the ground. Warming effect, dazzling. Feel into any subtle differences, any subtle energetic vibration you are made of and you can feel. And slowly slow down your breath. Sorry, 15 minutes. Now, we're going to gently and consciously open our feet as wide as the mat to come back down with a squatting position here. So the next inhalation, rise onto your toes and lift your hands up high to the ceiling. Look forward, find a point of focus for your balance, the Drishti. Exhaling slowly, lowering down on both of your feet and lowering down your hands. Inhaling, rising up on toes, rising up, your hands up. Find your balance. Exhaling, releasing. Inhaling, coming up on your toes. And exhale, release. Next time we do that, we're going to squat. So come up to your toes one more time. Inhale and long. Exhale, stay on your toes, your hands stay high, but then your knees are going to fold on the side. Stay high in balance. Your hands can come to the heart center. Just a quick balancing squat here. As a squat salute, you can point your finger on exhalation to the front of the floor of the mat, squeezing your abdomen to the thigh. Inhale, hands to the heart. Exhale, fingers points to the floor. Inhale, hands to the heart. One more. Exhale, fingers point to the floor. Inhale, hands to the heart. Then from here, safely come back to a seated position. Very safely. And then we're gonna go to the last relaxing position here. So yes, let's do that. So come onto your mat in a way that you have one of your leg, the right leg folded, the feet close to your pelvic floor, and the left leg straight on the side. Doesn't have to be too wide open, it doesn't matter. Then we're gonna go for a few flow here to stretch different side of the spine. So from the middle here, raise your hands up wide on inhalation and pivot your upper body to face the long hand, the long leg. On the next exhalation, gently fold forward, but don't touch anything, just use your core muscle. Inhaling, coming up. And exhale, turn to the other side. Let your arms go, one on the knee, the other one behind you, looking back. Inhaling, the right arm's coming up, the left arm keep holding the knee, and you folding on the side, trying to reach out the left foot. But you don't have to touch the foot, you just have to stretch the side body. Inhaling, coming up, raising both arms, coming back to neutral. Exhaling here. Inhale, rising up the arms. Exhale, turning to the long leg and coming forward. Inhale, coming up. Exhaling, rotating to the other side, grabbing the knee, looking back. Nice twist. Inhale, the rise of the right hand only. Exhale, stretch the right side, folding to the left. Inhale, coming up, both arms, rotating to the middle. Exhale, hands to chest. One more, inhaling, rise your hands. Look at the straight leg and exhale forward. On this one, grab the foot or the leg, anything you can grab really, and just stay there for a few moments. Relax into the pose. Relax into the side stretch. If for some of them this stretch is not strong enough, it can happen. You can get hold of the outside of the ankle with the right hand and get your left hand back behind your buttocks, turning your head as a reverse twist. That really gives you a strong stretch from the right hand to the right shoulder and the right side of the trunk. And just stay there for a few breaths. On the exhalation, if you're into this reverse twist, inhale and come back to being facing the leg. Exhale here. Next inhalation, coming up, raising the arms up. Exhaling, rotating to the other side, grabbing the knees with the left hand, looking backwards, and we stay there for a few breaths. Keep the spine nice and tall from tailbone to top of the head. I am breathing in, I am breathing out. On every inhale, feel the energy rising from tailbones to top of the head. On every exhale, the energy rising from or getting down from top of the head to tailbone. One more big inhale here. Exhale. Next inhale, keep the knees and the hand together. The right hand lift up. And exhale, folding to the left side for a few breaths. Don't force anything, just breath. One more big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, coming up straight, arms up. And exhale, hands to the chest. We're now going to change the leg so the left leg is folded and the right leg comes long. Next inhalation, both arms rising up high. Turning to your long leg here and folding forward just for a moment, exhaling. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, turning to the left, grabbing the knee and looking back. Inhaling, coming up. Nope. Inhaling, the left hand comes up and we stretch the left side, exhaling there. Inhale, both hands up to neutral, hands to the chest, exhale. Inhaling, rising your arms. Exhale, looking at the straight leg coming front, not touching. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, rotating to the other side, grab the knee and look backwards. Inhale, the left leg, the hand come up. Exhale, side stretch. Inhale, both hands come up to neutral. Exhale, hands to the chest. One more time, inhaling, full big arms. Exhale, foot forward to the straight leg. And there, this is when you can hold the leg somewhere where it's comfortable. Either stay centered and looking at the feet, or grabbing the outside of the ankle with the left hand and having the right hand going back into sort of a reverse twist again to give more deepened feeling of a stretch to the side body. Feel into the release every time you exhale, as always. The good energy when you inhale. One more big inhale here. One big exhale. And you come back to facing the feet. Inhaling, both arms lift up. Rotating to the left side, grabbing the knee. Nice long spine, looking back. Inhaling and exhaling and twisting the spine here. I am breathing in, I am breathing out. On every inhale, feel the prana coming from the tailbone to the top of the head. Every exhale, from the top of the head to the tailbone. Movement of life force, your own life force, and the collective one. big inhale, big exhale. Next inhale, lift the left hand and stretch to the side, exhale, and stay there for a few breaths. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, both hands up, and exhale, hands to the chest. Now we'll let you come back to Shavasana for a moment. I'm not going to do that while you're doing it, so just lay down on the ground on your mat. You can get a bolster under your knees for easing the lower back into the laying down pose. Make sure you're nice and comfy. You might want to put a blanket on yourself to make sure you stay warm. Any socks you may have. And from there, we're just gonna be relaxing for a few minutes. Make sure your body is nice and still and relaxed. Long feet on the side, hands on the side, palm facing the ceiling. You can keep your thumb and your index finger joined together. Relax shoulder, relax jaw. Close your eyes when you're ready and feel into your natural spontaneous breath. Feel into the slight movement of the breath coming into both nostrils. Slight movement of the front of the body when you inhale and when you exhale. Very subtle. Connect to this. Now start to listen to the sound around you. Use your awareness as a hunter for sounds. Use your awareness to target sounds all around you. The further away, see how far you can hear outside of the room you are in now. We start with the sounds that are far away from us. Hear the sound, notice it, and then go to the next one. Don't get attached to anything, just hear a sound and go to the next one. And start to see if you can hear sound closer to the room, still outside the room where you are, but closer around the room where you are. What do you hear? How much do you hear? Maybe it's a very quiet place where you are, so you have trouble to hear sound, but there's always a sound somewhere. Then keep going and start to listen to the sound into the room. Scan the room with your awareness for sound. What do you hear? Is it inside this room? And you get so close to hearing sound that now you're getting to the atmosphere just around your own body and inside your body. Maybe you're able now to hear the own sound of your own breath. Now let go of the sound awareness, but keep listening to my voice. My voice will be your anchor, as I will guide you into different part of your body that I will announce one by one. Listen to my voice, feel the weight or the shape of the part of the body I announce, and then go to the next one mentally as I will say. Feel into the right hand, feel into the whole right hand, feel into the right wrist, the right lower arm, shoulder, upper arm, elbow, right chest, right side of the abdomen, right hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, right feet. Keep listening to my voice and feel into the left hand, the entire left hand, the left wrist, lower arm, shoulder, the elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, left chest, left side of the abdomen, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, left ankle, left foot. Feel into the right buttocks, left buttocks, right lower back, left lower back, right back, left back, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the center of the shoulder blade, the whole spine from tailbones to top of the spine. Feel into the neck, the back of the head, top of the head, forehead, both eyebrows, both eyes, both temples. Feel into the eyebrow center, the nose, the lips, cheeks, chin, jaw, throat, both collarbones, center of the chest, center of the abdomen, pubic bone, groin. Feel into the right leg, the left leg, both legs together. Feel into the right arm, left arm, both arms together. Feel into both legs and both arms together. Feel into both legs, arms, and trunk together. Legs, arms, trunk, neck, and face and head together. Into the whole right side of the body from head to toe. The whole left side of the body. Feel into your whole physical body. Feel into your body now. Feel into all the part of your physical body. Now let go of this. Let go of this body awareness part and bring awareness now to the chest center. Imagine or visualize in your chest center a steady, subtle blue candle lights burning inside. Warm blue. Filling the rib cage and the heart center with the beautiful, peaceful blue lights that irradiate even further away from your own chest, all around your energetic field and further away. Every time you're inhaling, feeling that the lights and the energetic of these lights is moving a little bit closer to you in all directions. And every time you exhale, it retracts slowly, come back to you. Every time you inhale, the lights expand on every direction, up, down, all around. The further away from you on every inhale to the world out there. On every exhale, it comes back to you a little bit more. Keep feeling into the heart center, Hridayakash. This is the chakra and the space for love, compassion, creation, kindness. Every inhale, the bubble of blue light expanding outside of your energetic field to the world. No limit, completely limitless. Every time you exhale, this should come back to you in a never-ending back and forth. Feel it or visualize it. The benevolent love of the universe. The benevolent love from yourself. Now let go of this. Let go of Hridayakash. Come back into your natural breath. Feel into your natural breath in and out your nostrils. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Start to deepen your breath. Be present into your whole physical body now. Deepen your breath, feel into your head, trunk, legs, arms, feel into those all at the same time. Be aware and present in your whole physical body lying on the ground. Start to wiggle your hands and toes, start to move your feet and hands from side to side. You can have your head moving from side to side too slowly. Awaken and present right now in your physical body. When you're ready, it's time to have a good stretch into your body. When you inhale fully and stretch from hands to toes. And then roll on one side for a few breaths. You can come to a seated position if you wish to. Hands to the chest. Hari Om Tat Sat. The practice of tonight is over. I hope you had a good time. And I will look further into doing more videos and see and try new things. In the meantime, have a good rest, and I shall see you soon. Namaste.